Welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today he will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready, break! Panthers 60, Panthers 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out left and completes it Thornton. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. They'd easily move into the top 5.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down. Defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Set, hunt. Yellow. Rail, yellow. 43 rail.
Now a first down throw for Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Counting down toward the midway point in first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. The Panthers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here is Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Right back to him on 1st down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd down and 8. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Seal black. Smash red.
Now Young. And a quick throw here that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Again, it's Robinson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go.
2nd down and 6 now.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 31 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side, and now off to the races, down the right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Blue striker.
On 1st and 10, Young. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time.
Okay, ready?
This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Ready.
Young now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Mega. Drills green. Claws red. Green jacks.
Young to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Black shot.
Now Young on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's still on his feet. And they will touch him down tonight before he gets the first. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Ready. Double 38. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oftentimes when you see a tip ball, one is popped in the air, and looks like it's going to be an interception, sometimes the guys try too hard, or they fight each other and knock each other off the ball, and this one ends up falling to the ground.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll set up to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A first down throw for Young.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
It's deep for Duvernay.
And that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Downfield and caught by Thornton.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Young on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And take it right on the 30. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2nd down, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to the field across the 45. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Got it. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just shutting him off there. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
After the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
There he goes, right side. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He got a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. Touchdown,
zone. It's a 106-yard return, and the Panthers are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is down to a field goal. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. In motion left, that's Thornton. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
In motion right is Johnston. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown, Falcons! Devin Duvernay, 44 yards. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be...
Check white. Slide, 97. Red, cycle. You, yellow. Ready?
To throw on second down is Young. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And we're back now in Charlotte.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play.
Ready?
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. It was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Ready up?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Yellow. Blaster, 6. Clock,
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Go. Ready.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4.
Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down. Trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
22 needle.
Throwing, Young.
That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it.
And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Black Ultra. Hey, green. Steel, black. Set.
They're going to look to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Smash, red. Set.
Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Now here's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
6, mega. Ready.
Now Young. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right.
He gets it to Johnston.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
27 yards.
And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Panthers 35.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, some strong running.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready, play.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
Young will set to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Claude red. Hey, blue. On the ball. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, wide open, complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Chigakonkwo.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And now they'll shift things around.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.